protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hainsworth. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket the slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Hainsworth. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Plucks it out of the air.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll try the run. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's gone. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Keeps looking downfield. Makes the grab. It's Patterson. And they're able to get him on the ground. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Power football with the run. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quick tempo here for the offense. Gets the back moving. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coffee. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line. A mere yard away from Bader. Kentucky right back to the line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got the quick completion. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finding open areas. He's loose. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll
makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Makes the grab.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Wants to keep it in the air. Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's chased out of bounds, but he takes that return across the 50 to the 48. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Got it behind the line. It's gone. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Patterson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Kentucky going quickly. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Kentucky! Great job by the back on the option. They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this this game, they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Right on the money. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes! And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flat...
Catch and stride inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him. Try to get him on the ground.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield. It's Coffee.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse. Lots of running room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beal. Wide open spaces. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Wants to fire on second down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Rebels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Off the play fake on first down to throw. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but...
He lofts one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information.
Going deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense defense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, here's a heat. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Coffee. Kearney on the Jets. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, theirs being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The short hands, it's Beal. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. The run from the shotgun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
At the 35, he's loose. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but...
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Thomas. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Tosses it incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And the Rebels get enough to move the chains.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the 1st down.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Rebels will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He makes a catch. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. Unloads to the wideout. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Motion from the wideout. Jet sweep to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. They extend this lead, and it looks as as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's gone. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Flips it out on the screen. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Rebels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure coming. And the pass rush gets home. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. The Rebels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform. Big
gets loose in the middle. All out of space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the...
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys